Welcome to week 2 of my season. I'm trying to do one of these for every game. Week 1 we couldn't get recorded because Twitch was having issues, but here we go. Go over week 1. Got a win over the Bengals. It was finally nice to get that win. 22-point comeback in the fourth quarter. Newton made some nice plays. Had some clutch defensive stands in the fourth quarter to force some turnovers.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a couple of big targets who will be looking to open in the middle of the field. It's the Chargers going up against the Steelers.
Sure.
Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 matchup.
The Steelers are back deep, waiting for the kick return.
Got AJ Reyes back returning. Speedy second-year guy out of Alabama.
Ready here for the kickoff.
He's nice in the slot. I think 96 speed. So I've used him a lot. He's a nice weapon for Newton, especially when he's scrambling.
This game has officially begun.
So here we go.
And he'll start his return. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line.
Chargers have Denzel Perryman, who I have my eyes on. He becomes a free agent. Nice middle linebacker from the U.
You know, Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
Start off with some triple option.
For this next play.
And they stuffed me.
Losing 4 here.
That time the quarterback runs the option. It takes too long to develop, Jim, and that time the defense is ready, and they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
Still working out the kinks as far as option, making the right reads and that kind of thing. Looks like we got a safety blitz on the right side.
The Steelers from the 22.
Yep.
Le'Veon
Bell
has the catch.
gets some room. Nice block there.
Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Really got to get Bell going this season. Last year he had a pretty down year compared to the year before, where he had like 25 or 26 touchdowns and was second in the league in rushing by just a few yards. So.
First down and 10.
Read option. Made the wrong read, but salvaged it. Chris Ivory got lit up there by Ingram, I think it was.
Here's a look at the Steelers offense. They will be
nice solid line.
Efficiency today.
Skill position guys on the outside with Le'Veon. Got to watch out for him, of course.
Second down following the run.
Little audible here.
The Chargers lined up in the nickel.
Looks like they're in the zone. So.
Quick drop back. The Steelers get a first down.
Nice conversion. 2 for 2, 24 yards.
Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other
rhythm
side
early.
of the midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Coming off the edge, pretty nice there.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Not sure how you pronounce that. Good tackle by him.
Second down and 11.
Oh, he didn't even go down. Yeah, there he goes. 78 has to hold that block a little better. Third and 12.
Run a double move on the outside
Not
against
really
the defensive back.
moving the ball like I like yet.
Everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
The Chargers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Third and 12 to go. makes the catch.
Nice hole. Found a nice hole in the zone there.
The Steelers put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the
Wearing the
offensive
all whites
side.
today.
That
One
was
of my
an
favorite
awesome
combinations.
job of picking up that 1st down.
This play set up by the long gainer. Bell's going to secure the handoff. They
Fought for about
the 26-yard line.
Nice run.
5 yards, looks
you
like.
run the football like this,
Yep,
over a
5
period
yards.
of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt
2nd and
about
5.
it.
Pretty much
Nice
anything's
job
open
on the
right now. Any
offensive
kind of
line.
play. Let's run it again. See what we get.
After running it on 1st down. The Chargers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Bell's called on once again.
Okay, couple yards.
Let's set the defensive starters.
Skipped over the defensive starters. You can see that. Looks like Bell's gonna sit out this play. So let's put it in his hand. Let him make a play.
The Steelers have a 3rd
Little
down
bootleg
coming up.
to the right.
Great job a week ago of converting on 3rd
Playing
down.
soft on the outside. Look at that safety coming up though, so let's bring it back inside.
The
Get a
Steelers
few
take it
yards.
from the 23.
There we go.
And
Amir Abdullah, the former Packer, picked him up. He had a pretty decent preseason. Gives us a little more agility on the outside. I mean, as a running back, a little more agility.
Nice job that time by the offensive line. They let the running back get in there and pick up the 1st down.
Bell's taking the handoff.
Defensive tackle is wreaking havoc right now.
Steelers offensive coordinator,
2nd tackle for a loss already. But we're chewing up the clock, maintaining time of possession.
That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
And our
Loss of
defense
2 on that
nice and
play.
rested.
What a drive this has been. Second and 12. Le'Veon Bell makes the catch.
Nothing really open there. Thought about taking off for a second.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Let's see what we're going to do here.
The Steelers have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Hit as we threw.
Well, the defense is
Getting some nice pressure so far.
Love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they seem
Field goal, take the points. Let our defense do some work.
And he converts here on the field goal try. We're late in the 1st, and that field goal puts them on top.
Yes,
I don't think I've ever signed a kicker so far. I've always just done the 1 year. Pick him up in preseason, let him ride it out. I think I've had 3 different kickers in 3 different seasons.
Keeps chugging along. Brought down
Where's it
at
for
the
now?
26. That return's good for about 29. Stafford's a player
Stafford.
to watch today.
Forgot Rivers retired, so Matthew Stafford's in San Diego. No more Calvin Johnson. Wonder if he's a legit QB. I'm sure he is in Madden, but that'd be interesting. It's going to be interesting for real life. Colin Alexander just signed him to a new 6-year extension. About $7
First
million.
down at the 26. Now makes the move to the right. Thomas is there that time for the tackle.
Shamarko Thomas with the tackle.
Now here's a look at the Chargers offense.
Orlando Franklin from the U. Akeem Nicks, okay. Keenan Allen. Melvin Gordon. Mike Tolbert. Pretty decent offense. 2nd and 8. It's the 1st quarter, 3-0.
The first quarter
Would like to get
to
a touchdown on that
and
first
you're
drive,
watching the
but
NFL on EA
it's still
Sports.
early. We're still in good shape right now. Hit him with a little 46.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Fumble. There we go.
And the recovery is made by
The defense make plays. Look like it might get reviewed though, but nonetheless, good stop.
We're early in the second, but that fumble recovery could be a major momentum changer.
Marco Thomas again? That's probably coming back, it looks like.
Absolutely. Let's go out there and get this game a rocking, man. So go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can get a bigger lead and just put the pressure on the other team.
Okay then, good for me.
The Chargers defense starts this series knowing the last time they were out here, they allowed a field goal.
Yeah,
getting really aggressive with these safety blitzes. You see that one on the left side there.
On the sideline yelling at a few guys, so I expect a better effort this time.
Bell.
Bell's met at the 20.
About 9 yards. 7 inches.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Let's go.
Another safety blitz.
Bell's got it on the handoff. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up. He's averaging.
I should probably be
about
more
3
aggressive
yards a carry
downfield. That's
on
one of the
day.
things I've been trying to be more aware of. I'm not really that aggressive when it comes to throwing downfield.
That's nice.
Unless it's like crunch time.
The Chargers will come out in the dime.
Get ready.
Moving over there.
The quarterback's
Yeah,
picked
Bryant
up on
was
something.
That's
He's
always a
changing
good
the play
matchup.
here.
Antonio Brown
Get AB in
with
the mix a
catch.
little bit. Why is Grayson on the field?
Steelers had a nice play.
Did Newton get hurt? No? That's weird.
That time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
It's really weird. Why is Grayson on the field if he's not
Let's go.
hurt?
Break 38.
Huh.
Second down, 3 to go.
like
Bell's
that.
hand at the football. The Steelers now move the chains.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can
Back
do.
in. There he
Let's
goes.
see if they can
A
hold
little
him.
weird. Very weird. A
They're
little
able
bootleg
to
action.
move the chains after that last run.
Maybe coming off the edge, looks like.
Get ready.
Trying to beat the play clock.
There we go, Ladarius.
Touchdown.
Nice touchdown. Ladarius Green, speedy tight end. Formerly of the Chargers, if I remember correctly.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside,
Just
easy
calmly
to get defenders
flick the
to
wrist.
run into each other to get
Touchdown.
open to score.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
That was weird about
The
Grayson.
Chargers ready to return.
I've never
the
seen
kick.
that.
Runs up to grab it at the 4. And that's Woodyard in on the stop.
Leslie Woodyard,
Turns good for about 16.
his final year as a Steeler, he's getting up there.
Here's how
Not gonna be
taking the
re-signing
field
him.
again. He's not having any kind of impact
He's
on this game
a
so
third
far.
middle linebacker.
That's a big reason
Actually
why his
fourth.
team's behind.
Yeah, when you talk about the run game, the pass protection, the run blocking, there's one word that comes to mind: poorly. Everybody's having a bad day, and especially the wide receiver. He's got to pick it up. He has the ability to raise the level of play of this offense just by his actions.
From the shotgun, Keenan Allen brings it in. Allen's brought down.
First down for the
after
Chargers
picking up
there.
11 on this play.
My
Maybe some
gosh,
drag
the wide
routes.
receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
Stafford
I like this
standing back in
formation.
the
Oh,
shotgun,
came
ready
free
for
up the
snap.
middle, but couldn't get. Oh, Sherman, you got to get that tackle. Earl Thomas chases down. Came free right up the middle, couldn't get there in time.
Can you believe how steady
Sherman missed the tackle there. Allen gets a lot of yards after the catch.
He pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
First down on the way. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Matthew Stafford from the shotgun.
Ah, that was on me. I left the zone. Right where I was supposed to be. Deflection, Marco Thomas is down. It means Ron Parker is going to come in from formerly of the Chiefs, strong safety. About just as good, not hard to hit as hard of a hitter, but definitely better in coverage. I think he has high 80s for man and
hard to guess what the injury is, but
so we're not worried about that.
But I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
Now first and 10. Gordon's going to take the handoff now.
Quinn with the tackle. Second year man.
Gordon is never able to build up
Forget what college he went to. He's a nice thumper. That middle linebacker position can definitely cause a few fumbles.
From the red zone.
Alexander in the spy.
2nd and 9. As Allen. Sherman
So the slant. Stafford 4 for 4 right now.
That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Sherman needs to get on his job.
Quarterback loves guys that can make catches
like Shamarco's out
and
for
they're
the
just
game.
so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never.
Hopefully not too much time missed.
4 for 4 with that completion.
But I'm confident in Parker.
First down here after the completion.
Getting abused right now though, across the middle. That's my fault.
Dropping back 3.
Oh.
Flag is out.
What's the flag here? Holding?
Holding offense.
Yep. Good job.
That penalty is
Orlando
of course
Franklin.
going to be accepted by the defense.
Did not think he was going to have a good a career as he's had
at the 19-yard line.
when I watched him in college. Like Allen there.
First and goal.
Oh,
Gordon's the receiver on the screen.
Come on, get him.
Legs
Ah.
moving.
Jeez.
2-minute warning.
Did not see that coming. Did not see that one coming
Glad
at
to
all.
have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
A little aggressive here. Bring some heat.
2nd and goal. Touchdown.
Didn't matter. Ran right in it.
We're approaching halftime.
Okay, not the best defensive drive,
in a great
but
position to strike in the second half.
can he
Just
do?
changed everything, didn't it? I mean, the way you and I look at the football game, but of course,
7 plays, 80 yards.
The way the teams look at it.
Sliced
And
and diced
that
us.
quick score, that puts you in a great frame of mind getting close to halftime.
Still have time to respond before halftime. Reyes taking it out. Nice little juke.
Able
But
to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Chargers defense had no answers on the last series.
Tim, you are completely right there. They couldn't stop anything, the run or the pass. So you got to go to the sideline and regroup
Looks
and
like
say,
they're in man.
we need a better effort to stop that offense.
First down at the 23. He'll throw it over the middle. The Steelers get a first
a little
down.
no huddle action
That's
going.
his 3rd catch of the day. The Steelers come to the line with an empty backfield.
Let's put the screen on this side. AB's a little
First
faster.
and 10. Quick screen to Brown.
Oh, we got a hold.
There's a flag out.
All that for nothing because we got a holding call on somebody.
Holding offense.
Beecham.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still first down.
That can be a drive killer. For sure. A big gain taken away, but we overcome, right?
Out of the shotgun formation. Ladarius Green comes away with the catch.
Should have went outside there.
Complete that one-on-one. It's still second down.
When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best
Here's
way
a little
to
nod to the Eagles.
The time is against you. Get in that hurry.
Seeing a lot more people use this play since he's had so much success with it.
Be real careful about what they're doing.
Anthony Thomas with a nice catch out there.
Before halftime rolls around.
Let's take a
The
timeout.
Steelers signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used.
We just re-signed D'Anthony to a multi-year deal as well.
The ball is
About $1 million per year, if I remember correctly. Maybe
that long gain sets them up here on this play.
There we go.
Bryant's going to take it the distance.
Davis Bryant.
Brought to a halt. It's first down as they head to the line.
Booth review. So I called no huddle and now we're in a booth review. So I'm kind of stuck at this screen because Madden.
After reviewing the play, the running on the field is reversed.
It's reversed.
Well, it was called one way
That looked
on
like
the
it was
field,
in.
but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review and the call is overturned.
One of those days.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials
so
in
they
the
just reversed
NFL.
the
That's what it's there
spot,
for, to
not the
overturn
catch.
bad calls on the field.
Safety
Look
blitz.
out, they're changing the play
Our
to take
playmaker
advantage
make
of something
plays,
they
so
see
that
on the
happens.
defensive side.
Steelers in
There we
for
go.
the touchdown. Browns caught his first
Touchdown for
of the
Antonio
season.
Brown, first one of the season. Got to get him more involved this
What a
year.
fine start to this
He's way
game.
too big a weapon
Here we are
for
late in the
hitting
second
so few
quarter. They
yards and
put up
touchdowns
another
over the rest of the
touchdown,
season.
Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of
So
the team,
5
that's
plays,
leading
89
at
yards,
halftime,
1
you know
minute.
what you tell your players?
Nice
Hey
response
guys,
for
good
half.
job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear
Tomlin,
and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a
Fat
clinic so
Chargers
far in
guy.
the first half.
Fat Chargers guy.
Takes it from the 4, and here we go. Parker's in on the tackle.
Parker with a
That
tackle.
return's good for about 20.
Special teams, starting safety.
The Chargers bring their offense back
Goes
onto the
out.
field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that
A little
secondary.
forward.
They sure
Again.
did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive
that
coordinator,
popular.
they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
Stafford from the gun. Keenan Allen has the catch.
Keenan Allen, a lot of catches today.
Their first. After the pass play, gain 7.
He's working.
2nd and 3
Good
on the
Sherman.
way. From the gun. And Nick's got the
Waking got work
touch
there.
pass. Offense going to
Come
stop
on,
the game
defense.
here
Let's
for the timeout.
gotta do better.
The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Action. Way too much
Ball to
time.
Hakeem Nicks, and it's incomplete.
Intercepted, but
Good try. Throw it deep down the field. It's a beautiful throw, but he just goes incomplete.
trash as he's to do.
Hold on a minute.
Are
They're
they
going to
booth
stop
review?
play and
You gonna give us
take
this?
another look at that last one.
Oh,
There's no
no way.
question he caught the ball, but there is
No,
a
that's not
question
Sherman. That's
whether
Ace
or not
Jordan.
he got both feet
The
in bounds.
6th round pick
First off, you
from
want
last
to make
year.
sure it's a clean
Had
catch
3
on the
interceptions
sideline.
last
Does he
season.
have possession of the football?
Should have had more.
And
We
then
had one
once you
game.
declare he has possession of the
Didn't count
football,
where he had
let's
2 or
look down
3.
at both feet, see if they're in
He's worked out
bounds,
really
and
well.
don't forget, you
For a 6th round pick.
must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Inside of 2 minutes, so that review came from upstairs. They're just doing their due diligence. That play on the field will stand. It was the right call in the first place.
Yeah, it was the right call, but you know what, too? Now it answers the question to the coaches, to all the people watching the game at home, and the fans in the stadium. The right call was made on the field.
Stafford lines up in the pistol. 2nd down and 10. Looking long.
Deep ball. Wow. Good job by Sherman to break it up.
Well, Jim, now it's time. Even though it's 3rd and long, you can't be over there.
Win some, lose some. That's how it goes, right?
That has not worked for you. Time to call a play, take a chance, and get that football down the field.
On the way, 3rd down.
Still don't want to let them gain too much here because it looks like they're just on the edge of field goal
Quarters
range.
formation here for the defense.
So, probably wrong here.
Stafford's back in shotgun formation.
Good job.
For a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
It's a big,
that was
big
a
stop right there.
Really big hit on that receiver. I promise you, that receiver never thought that guy could hit that hard.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Steelers have had a smart and snappy
6 seconds
first
left.
half, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Take a shot.
Sounds
You don't
like
see
the way I
anything.
dress, smart, snappy.
Run it.
That is me. But, you know, hey, it's been a good first half for the offense. They want to keep it going. I'm sure they will.
First down at the 20.
Had the one-on-one. It was a nice matchup.
We've reached the intermission.
It's okay.
And soon
17-7 halftime.
Larry Ridley, who's going to break
Defense
down
needs to tighten
all
up a
the
little
first
bit.
half highlights
Some
as
good
we
plays
send
on
it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports halftime report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Chargers had a great passing game going last week, and it's been more of the same today. The Steelers will need to figure out how to slow down that passing
There's Ace Jordan.
in the second half.
We
And
talked
a
about
run
before.
back of about 20.
He had about 37 or 38
The
tackles
Chargers
last season.
offense
To go
trots
with
out
his,
onto the field, looking to get into the end
interceptions.
zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this
value
game
in the
so
6th
far,
round.
the sense of
Almost the
urgency
draft
is
this
there
past
on
season.
the offensive side. You know, you have
Hopefully
many plays in that
season
playbook. I think they need to try a few
Get
different
back in.
ones here in the second half.
If you guys don't have it at noon, like you like to do, apparently.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
Oof, wide open.
Has his man.
I don't think they've lined up in the
That's
center
another
once.
reception, giving him 2.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
Stafford's completion percentage 70% on the day. Here's the handoff.
Derek took him up a little bit. Still got a few yards. Witherspoon brought him down. Former Cardinal.
The defense thinks the play's going one way.
Okay.
Then a pulling
Probably
guard or
wouldn't
tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block.
Like I did.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 35. Good for only a yard.
Witherspoon
He's
again.
averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Gordon is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
But like I said, he's been good.
3rd
He's
and
been
3
decent.
coming up.
Not a liability, which is sometimes that's all you need. Just don't be a liability. Don't make me notice.
Stafford in shotgun formation.
For the wrong reasons.
Throws the pass. And that's a gain of 9.
Like getting beat across the middle. Allen, 5 catches, 70 yards.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Spotlighting.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Allen's ready to run off
Another
the screen.
Allen breaks a
Parker's
tackle.
there to make the tackle.
Bring him down. No damage done.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 45.
Both the safeties there, Parker and Earl Thomas, missed that tackle.
Well, when you can run as fast as he can, every once in a while when they put those arms around you, that's not going to be enough. Good job of breaking that tackle.
Freeman, it looks like. Nice little running back stable.
Freeman's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. There's the offense.
Scampers for the first down.
First down on 3rd down. Freeman's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Looks like Malcolm Smith is in.
The Chargers from the 37. And they go
there you go, Quan. Light him up.
The Chargers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13.
Quan again. There you go, buddy.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game and you got 3rd and long, but you must be thinking,
Fat Chargers
don't
coach.
turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
The corners step back. The Chargers have it at the 39.
Before Verts almost got me.
Goes incomplete.
The Chargers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play.
22 we're starting.
The Steelers come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Bill.
Yeah, be smart here.
Good game so far for
Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense
too crazy,
is
but no mistakes yet.
You get a feeling about
me saying that will probably
lead start taking some chances.
The Steelers from the 22 takes
off
with it. Bryant's got the catch and the first. That's reception number 2 for him.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
The Steelers come out in the pistol. Bell in the backfield. Single back set. Picked up a couple that time.
This doesn't seem to hit the hole as hard.
When you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8. Some more triple option.
And here's the toss.
Pull back there.
Johnson's tackled down at the 45.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run.
We can't.
The Chargers defense now is going to go nickel. They'll run it here. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Bell's able to get it done that time. Why?
Give him a heavy dose of Le'Veon.
And the will to make it happen.
He plays 3rd quarter, 4th quarter starting, 4th quarter over.
And as the 3rd quarter comes to a close, we'll take a short break before the beginning of the 4th in San Diego, California. The Steelers offense tries to continue some momentum.
We're going to try to get a heavy dose of Le'Veon
as the final quarter gets underway.
This clock.
Tight ends in motion here. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter.
There we go.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Keep that clock churning.
Bell's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Hit Brown here.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 40.
And another holding call.
Flag is down.
Is it Beecham? Bailey. Looks like Bailey.
Holding offense.
Bailey. I gotta check and see what their discipline
will take the penalty.
Still first down.
What discipline trait is that? Still have the third one this game, I think. So 1st and 20.
They'll set up now.
Offensive line putting us in a hole, killing our momentum. Grayson is in again. See, it's weird.
First down at the 50.
Auto sub setting or something.
The reception by Antonio Brown.
I did not want Garrett Grayson back there.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Flipping package. Smart. Genius.
In plus territory at the 49.
Well, we wanted more Le'Veon, but
the Chargers with a nickel look here on defense. Takes it from the gun.
Threw that off the back foot.
Almost coming up with the takeaway.
Well, I know this. When it comes to these situations, don't take a chance, because if you do,
let's run the ball. It's going to clock moving. Punt it. Get our defense trust our defense.
Bell's taking the handoff. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Steelers decide to go for a run here on 3rd and long. And look, not second-guessing that play call. Not many in the playbook. In the passing game, they're going to pick up a 1st down. They go with the run. The defense is not fooled. And now they're going to have to punt.
And now getting set for a 56-yard field goal. The Steelers face 4th down, but want to take a timeout before they snap the football.
Downside to switching kickers every year. You got to rerun.
They're in punting formation.
Oof, almost.
No return.
Kick,
the ball's coming out to the
20. Extra bounce.
The Chargers bringing their offense onto the field and coming off a previous possession that started out with a lot of promise but ended up with a punt.
There's nothing worse on the offensive side. Playing quarterback in the NFL, when you start moving the football, you're just thinking, oh, this is going to end in a touchdown or at least a field goal. And that did not happen on the offensive side, so there's got to be a little self-doubt right now.
Let's see if the playmakers on this offense can step up on this series.
I hope so. They sure need to.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Pin them back a little bit.
A long field ahead of them at the 10.
Pressure.
Stafford's going to take it from the gun. Melvin Gordon makes the reception. And Weatherspoon in on the tackle.
Jim, here in the 4th quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
Second down, even after the completion. Matthew Stafford backed off the line, shotgun formation. Stafford's got it in the gun. Allen can't bring it in.
Good pass breakup.
Probably goes a drop.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it. It just results in an incompletion.
3rd and 8 coming up. The Chargers get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. He'll take the snap from the gun.
Come on, Sherman. It's getting worked. Exception number 8 for Allen.
The Chargers continue to look to their top target on the day. Allen's had big plays all over this field today, Phil.
He's like the shooting guard, Jim, in basketball.
Sherman's
He's making
on
a lot of shots. Let him keep
extending him
shooting.
one more year.
So they have found a way to keep getting the football in his hands.
$17 million, I think.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line.
They move him back to safety after this season.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Are still amazing.
Stafford's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Makes the catch in the open field.
Allen working.
The key to being a star wideout in this league is showing up
8 catches, 122 yards.
That's been the case
He
here.
had 7 for 100 last week. So
huge games, partner.
seems to be par for the course for him. He's eating.
Look, he has the talent to be a star in the NFL, and he loves it. He likes being on that stage, and he gets it done.
Try something different here because Allen's killing us.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Matthew Stafford from the shotgun. To the sideline and complete.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
2nd and 7 on the way.
Allen in this play.
Stafford has everybody split out wide for this snap. The Chargers take it from the 23. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's his first reception today.
3 inches.
The Chargers, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his third down's much easier with this situation.
Anything could be on the table
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play.
Out to Allen again.
8 here.
That's number 9 for him.
Good job that time by the offense. They
Right
pick
there,
up the first down inside the 20-yard
taking
line.
up too much time.
Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7
Give them the underneath stuff.
Now inside the 10 and at the 9.
All you want underneath.
1st and goal from the 9. Complete to Nix. And Nix tackled down after a gain of 5. The Chargers pushing towards the end zone
with the
here,
tackle.
partner.
He's had a quiet game.
Jim, they're trying to get back in the game, and what I want to see here, I want to see some creativity on the offensive side to get this team back in the game.
Stafford's completed his last 6 passes. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action.
Oh, I don't really worried us too much all day.
2nd and goal from the 4. And it's
There you
knocked
go.
down.
Come on, Alexander again.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
He says Bobby Wagner. Who?
A huge 3rd down play on the way. Third and goal at the 4.
Oh,
That's a touchdown,
Boykin.
and that tightens things up.
we're in position, bud. You got to make that catch.
Phil, a lot of things have to go their way for them to
Touchdown
pull this
Chargers
off,
with
but they've
1:54
already
left.
accomplished one thing, getting this late touchdown to give them hope.
Yeah, that late
Probably go
touchdown
for the
does
onside.
give them
We
hope,
did a couple
Jim, and
first
listen,
downs,
miracles
but that
can't happen. I remember once you actually made 2 birdies in a row on the golf course. I consider that a
Onside.
miracle, so you never know on the football field.
Oof, nice shoot.
And he runs it out
Nice
to
job.
about the 27 before he's taken down. A lot has changed since the
12,
opening minutes of this game when it comes to the passing attack. It was fantastic early, but has been way less so since.
Yeah, the passing game, it's kind of fading away right now, but I'll say this to the defense, stay on those toes because that passing game can catch fire at any time.
Bell's got it on the handoff. That picks up
First
11.
down.
They immediately call for a timeout.
Offense is working pretty well today. We're maintaining a good balance, which is what I've built my team for, a balanced offensive approach.
It's a two tight end formation. They'll go ground. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Timeout number 2. Get a chunk of yards on this play here.
The Steelers from the 37. Toss to the outside. Met by Flowers that time. And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout.
First right here, we can get out of here with the W.
It'll be 3rd down. Brown's got it on a pass that has some heat.
There we go.
That was a good call by the offensive coach that time. They needed 1 first down to win this game to seal things up. He makes the right call, and they get a big first down.
The Steelers coaching staff probably wouldn't mind avoiding these close games every week, but right now they're winning another tightly contested.
Got some of this time. Chew
they wouldn't mind the blowout victories, but
just advanced like an hour ago.
Everybody in this league knows it's how you do in the close game that defines what you're going to be. Are you going to be a playoff team or a team that doesn't make the playoffs?
But we got a big one.
1st and 10. Bell's handed the
Bengals.
football.
Big rematch with the Bengals. 3.
He's now got 70+ yards on the ground.
Hopefully it will be 3-0.
Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run the football, make that clock keep ticking. And you go over these situations so many times in practice. You got to manage the clock. Know how much time you got left. They've done that well, and just keep running it.
So 75 yards on the day for Bell. Not world-breaking, not a dominant
so that was a nice play call by the offense to run.
But he got some key yards for us today, so can't complain. Newton with a solid day. No interceptions, no fumbles. We got to get those interceptions down. That's one of our goals. So.
It was a close one. And at the final whistle,
any win is a good
win for that one team.
It sure is. What a thrill to win a close game in the NFL. You think about it, how hard it is just to get one win and how tough it was out there. And hang on, man, it's a great feeling.
There's Fat Coach running off the field. So quiet second half for us on offense, no points, but our defense held. Sherman got beat a lot. Allen really.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.
237 pass yards for the Chargers. They actually had more yards per play than me as well. So that one takeaway early on really made a difference. Rating for Newton, 12-15, 2 touchdowns, 165. We'd like to see those yards come up, but we'll take what we can get. Bell, 15.75, 5-yard average. Not the best, but I like it. Newton, nothing on the ground today. Receiving Keenan Allen, 9 receptions. 31 yards. Brown with a TD, 4 catches. I don't really get my receivers aren't going to be big time yardage guys. They're never going to be all pro guys, but they're solid. If they were just the main focus of an offense, I think they could do well. Let's see. No interceptions, no sacks for either team. Both teams took care of the ball for the most part. 5 tackles, tackle for loss. Quan with a deflection. Shamarko with a forced fumble. He's injured. We got check and see how long he's out. But thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death.